Hello, everyone, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark,
And I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about whether or not the U.S. men's basketball team is vulnerable at the Olympics this year. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, what are you waiting for? We're going for 3,000. We need your help. And hit the notification
Yeah.
bell when you do so you get notified of our next videos. Rob, so there was a close game last night between South Sudan and the U.S. men's basketball team, 101 to 100. In fact, South Sudan had 3 tries in the last like 6 to 8 seconds and missed all the shots. They could have easily won that game, but they got lucky. It didn't mean anything in terms of the Olympics. It wasn't a qualifier or anything. It was just an exhibition game. But still,
Mhm.
Rob, they were 43 and a half point favorites, and they won by 1 point.
Well, I guess my money came in, boy. I put my money on South Sudan there. I bet the house.
You did? Well, good for
I'm
you.
rolling in dough now, Mark. I don't need this channel anymore.
But Rob, regardless of whether they won or lost, doesn't matter. It's 1 point game either way against a team you're supposed to beat by 43. That has to be concerning.
I don't know. I can't believe that was even that close. I mean, South Sudan. I guess they won the. I think they won the African League. They're a good team. They have nice young players. Very good young players.
Well, if they were that good, why were they 43 and a half point underdogs?
Well, they're playing the USA team. With
Yeah, I
all the
know, but it's
superstars.
the other they were less than that before in the other games. Fewer points than that. Um, so LeBron James was great in the third quarter, and then he gets the layup winning score for a layup, and with about I don't know, it was about 8 seconds left. I think it was a nice hesitation move, Rob. Anthony Davis played well too, but Rob, I'm wondering whether not adding Jaylen Brown is going to come back to haunt them.
Oh yeah, I don't think Derek White should have been on the team. It should have been Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, Derek White's a slightly better defender, but Jaylen Brown was the hottest player in the league. He got MVP in the Eastern Conference Finals, got MVP in the finals. He was one person away from making the All-Pro team, Rob. He had the 16th most amount of votes. But he
Mhm.
played better than that during the playoffs. And he's a very good defender too. So I don't understand why he wasn't added instead of Derek White. Derek White had 0 points yesterday. He only played 11 minutes, but he did have 5 assists. But I don't know why they added him. But either way, I'm not sure why they struggled so much against them. But Steve Kerr actually took responsibility, Rob, which is
Yeah,
unheard of if you follow the Indiana Fever. Christy Sides never takes responsibility when her team doesn't win. She always throws her team underneath the bus. But here's
right.
what Steve Kerr said. Now, notice the difference. I did not do a great job preparing our team. I think we did not focus enough on what they're capable of, and that's on me. Rob, that doesn't sound like Christy Sides to me. I've been
No,
saying this all along that other coaches take responsibility after games when they don't coach, when the team doesn't perform well, and
hmm
Christy Sides never does.
yeah, she should take a lesson from Stephen Kerr because if your team's not playing well, maybe it could be your fault. Believe it or not, they were a 40-point favorite. Maybe they just kind of made it like it was a lackadaisical game and they didn't have to play that hard. But the USA team really has to. If you're going to play US team, of course, all the teams are going to be up for it. Every doesn't matter who they play, they're going to be up
Right.
for playing for them. So,
And Rob, I'll just go over really quickly again why the chance of an upset are greater in international play. Number one, Rob, it's only a 40-minute game instead of a 48-minute game in the NBA. So you have less of a chance and fewer minutes to catch up. Also, the 3 point shot is closer, so it's easier. So it's easier for the other team to get hot at 3 points and go on a run and upset you. And number three, it's a single elimination tournament once they get past the pool play. It's not like best of seven in NBA. So that makes the chances greater of an upset. So they're always vulnerable for those three reasons, Rob. So
right.
we'll see what happens. But there's some good teams out there, and who's going to beat them, I don't know. But if they play like that, Rob, they'll lose to almost any team.
Well, Mark, they recently played Canada, and that was a close game. So they have to be aware of who's they're playing. And Canada gave them a rough time. So,
It's 2 close games they've had out of 4. So it seems to me they're a little bit vulnerable. But the team just got put together, kind of. a lot of those players weren't on the team last year for the national team. So it takes a while to gel. But still, when you have that much talent, you're just wondering, why did LeBron have to take over the third quarter when they got all those players on the team? Seems
Isn't LeBron the oldest player on the team too?
Yeah, he's the oldest player in the team. He's
Hmm.
39. And Joel Embiid is not 100% healthy, but he actually played pretty well yesterday, Rob. He was actually 5 for 6 and had 14 points. So I don't know. It's their defense, Rob, has let them down. It was a 40-minute game, and they allowed 100 points. So
Anthony Davis has been playing well, though. I've been watching some of the games. He's been blocking shots all over the place for them as far as defense. But they seem to – what they do is they rely on their athleticism. They let the person go by, and then, of course, somebody comes and blocks his shot. But I'm like, that's just lazy defense. It's a very lazy defense.
Well, they've got some players on their team that aren't great defenders. And I don't know if that's going to come back to bite them, but they added defenders. They added Drew Holiday and Derek White. So I don't know what it is, Rob. I don't know why you allow 100 points to a team that you're supposed to beat by 43.5 points.
The middle, when they played Canada, the middle was wide open. I couldn't believe how many wide open shots were. The person from Canada cut through the middle, and they were wide open for wide open shots. I was going, where's the defense? What's up with that?
Well, we'll see what happens, Rob. We'll see who gets the playing time in the Olympics, whether the players who are better defenders get the playing time. Because they got plenty of scoring with LeBron James, and you got Steph Curry and Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. They got plenty of scoring. So, but if they keep playing defense like that, they will not win the gold medal.
That's right.
So let us know what you think. Let us know what you think the chances of them losing at the Olympics are. The U.S. men's team. The U.S. women's team, the U.S. men's team, both are a little bit vulnerable, I think, Rob. So we'll see what happens. And we're going to be following the Olympics, by the way, every day from 2 to 5, from July 27th to August 10th. That's Eastern time. That's when it's prime time in Paris, and that's when the marquee events are. So when the men play, we'll definitely be covering that for sure. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We're going for 3,000 subscribers. We're growing fast. We need your help. If you like this video, hit the like button. And our regular live show is on Mondays from 6 to 8. Rob will be there Eastern time, except for major holidays, except for the 2 weeks during the Olympics. And if you want to donate to our channel, there's some super chats down below. And there's also a link for PayPal down below. So we'll see you in our next video.
All right. Peace out.